Kool and the Gang, masters of groove. A name synonymous with rhythm, soul, and the very essence of funk. They owned the party. Their music was the soundtrack to celebrations, the rhythm to which countless memories were made. For decades, their sound meant good times. Think celebration, think jungle boogie. Instantly recognizable. That's their power. Their songs weren't just hits, they were cultural milestones. They weren't just funk, they blended jazz, soul, even pop, created a unique sound, a sound that was both timeless and innovative, bridging gaps between genres and generations, from Jersey City streets to global stages. They started with humble beginnings, playing in small venues, honing their craft, and dreaming big. They fought for their spot and became legends. This is their story. A story of perseverance, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Jersey City, not just a place, a breeding ground for talent, for soul, for Kool and the Gang. Mid-1960s. The Bell brothers, Robert Kool and Ronald, formed a band. Jazz was their thing. They called themselves the Jazziacs, gigged around, honed their chops. But something was changing. Music was shifting. Funk was bubbling up. James Brown, Sly Stone, the groove was infectious. Kool and the Gang felt it too. They started experimenting, adding funk elements to their jazz. The transformation began. Change wasn't easy. It took time, patience, and a lot of trial and error. They went through countless names, each one reflecting a different aspect of their evolving identity. The Soultown Band, Kool and the Flames. Each name carried a different vibe, a different promise. They were searching for something that truly represented their unique sound and spirit. Finally, in 1969, after much deliberation and soul-searching, Kool and the Gang stuck. It was a name that resonated with their vision and the energy they wanted to bring to the world. They got signed to D-Light Records. It was an indie label, but one that was hungry for new talent and fresh sounds. The partnership was a perfect match, giving the band the creative freedom they needed to explore and refine their music. The first few albums, they didn't set the world on fire, but they were crucial stepping stones. Each album was a learning experience, a chance to experiment and grow. They were building something special, finding their voice. Their funk got stronger, tighter, more defined with each release. The horns, led by Ronald Bell, became their signature sound. It was a sound that set them apart, a sound that was unmistakably Kool and the Gang. Then came 1973, wild and peaceful. Their breakthrough album, Funky Stuff, Hollywood Swinging. The songs were raw, energetic, and full of life. People took notice. The music was infectious, and it resonated with audiences everywhere. The Kool and the Gang sound was born. It was a sound that would go on to define an era, influencing countless artists and leaving an indelible mark on the world of music. Their journey was just beginning, and the best was yet to come. Kool and the Gang wasn't just one man, it was a collective, a brotherhood, a symphony of talents coming together to create something extraordinary. Each member was a vital piece of the puzzle, contributing their unique sound and energy to the mix. Each member brought their flavor. Robert Kool Bell, the heartbeat of the band, the leader, bassist, coolness personified. His bass lines were the foundation, the groove that kept everyone moving. His vocals, smooth and deep, anchored their sound. His voice was the soul of the band, resonating with fans worldwide. Ronald Bell, saxophonist, songwriter, musical mastermind. He shaped their sound with his innovative compositions, gave it that jazzy sophistication. His saxophone added layers of complexity and richness. George Brown, drummer, engine of the band, laid down the funk. His beats were the driving force, the pulse that kept the band alive. Dennis D.T. Thomas, flute, saxophone. His versatility added depth to their music, added a touch of melody. His flute and saxophone brought a unique blend of harmony and rhythm. Clade Smith, guitar, funky riffs, unforgettable hooks. His guitar work was the spark, igniting the band's energy. Together, they were unstoppable. a force of nature in the world of music. Reaching the Summit, 1979. Ladies' Night, the album that made them superstars. The title track, an anthem, celebrated women and made everyone hit the dance floor. Too Hot, another smash hit. The bass line, instantly recognizable. The horns, infectious. The album went triple platinum. Grammy Award for Ladies' Night. They were on top of the world. Kool and the Gang weren't afraid to evolve, to push boundaries. Early 80s. Disco was fading, but they adapted. Incorporated pop elements. Celebration. 1980. A monster hit. Transcended genres. Became a soundtrack for life's joyful moments. They kept experimenting. Get Down on It. Joanna. More hits, more awards. They proved their versatility. Their sound remained fresh and relevant. Life on the road and fame. It takes a toll. Some members battled personal demons, drug addiction, legal troubles, the pressures of success, but they persevered. Their bond remained strong. They supported each other. Their music became a source of healing. They continued to tour, to perform, to share their music with the world. Their legacy? Unquestionable. Kool and the Gang's influence was immeasurable. Hip-hop artists sampled their grooves. Countless artists covered their songs. Their music crossed cultural boundaries. From America to Europe to Asia, their sound was universal. They became ambassadors of funk, spread the message of joy, of unity, of celebration. Their music brought people together, on the dance floor, in life. The years passed, the lineup changed, but Kool and the Gang's spirit remained. They continued to tour, to record, to introduce their music to new generations. Their energy, their passion, never faded. They were true performers, entertainers. They lived for the stage, for their fans. So, there you have it. The story of Kool and the Gang. A story of talent, of perseverance, of the power of music. Now it's your turn. Go explore their music. Let the funk move you. Let the rhythm take over. Celebrate good times. Celebrate life. Celebrate Kool and the Gang. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Keep the funk alive.